What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Patrick here, moving on to another question dealing with the quotient rule in calculus. This is a pretty cool one. It was sent to me by a student. Don't really have a video like this in this section yet, so I wanted to make one. Fairly unique question. So we're given this function h of x, which is equal to 2x cubed over g of x. Now notice that this g of x, that's in a general form. We don't know what that specific function is, but we are given information about it. We know that g of 2 is going to equal -4, and then g prime of 2 is going to equal +3. So we are given some information about that function, even though we don't know directly what it is. And what we're asked in this question to find is the slope of the tangent on this function h of x when x is equal to 2. And so to shorten up what they're asking you, they're basically asking you to find h prime of 2, right? They're asking you to find the slope of the tangent on this function h of x when x is equal to 2, which in short form, they're basically asking you to find the value of the derivative of h of x when x is equal to 2. And so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this function here, and we're going to have to derive it. Now, I mentioned when this video started, this is on the quotient rule, but even if I didn't mention that, hopefully you could tell that deriving this, we're going to be using the quotient rule because this is a rational function. We basically have a function at the top and then a function at the bottom. So whenever I'm doing the quotient rule, I like to set up my 4 brackets just to organize my work and my thinking a little better. And then we know that whatever's in the bottom, in this case it's just g of x, we're going to be squaring that, like that. Okay, and now we just go into doing the quotient rule. So the derivative of the top, 2x cubed, that's going to be what? 6x squared. And then we're going to leave the bottom function as is. And then we're going to be subtracting the top function, left as is, times the derivative of the bottom function. The derivative of g of x is just g prime x. Again, we don't know what that actual function is. We're only working with the general notation, so all we can write here is g prime of x, and over here write the function as g of x, and then over here as well we're squaring that. And then from here, if they're asking us what's h prime of 2, well, we just plug in 2 for all the x values. And so over here, if we plug in 2 into this bracket, it would be 2 to the power 2, which is 4, times 6, that gives us 24. And then this would be g of 2, right? If we plug in that x value of 2 here, now g of 2 is given up here as -4. So this would be -4 right there. Minus this bracket here, if we plug in 2, 2 to the power 3 is 8, times 2 is 16, and then g prime of 2, that's given as 3. So that would be 3 right there, and that's going to be all over g of 2, right? This is g of x here. G of 2 is given as -4, and then that right there is going to be squared. And so from here, we just have to do this algebra. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to erase all of this here, and then just continue this question just up here. So basically we'd have 24 times -4, that's going to be what? -96, minus 16 times 3 is 48, and then -4 squared, that's going to be 16. -96 minus 48, that's going to be -144, divided by 16. Final answer is -9, right there. Right, so that ends up being the final answer to this question. Right, so just be on the lookout for questions like this where sometimes they'll put a function within a function in a general format like this, but they'll give you information about that function, and usually enough information for you to answer the question fully. And that is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want to find more videos like this, you can go to my website, allthingsmathematics.com. Over there, all my courses are organized for both high school and university. All the videos are organized by chapter. Also, if you have any questions, you can hit me up. My contact details are also on the website. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.